If you're like me and you put a lot of movies online for people to watch over the internet, you have to keep something in mind. It's very, very critical whether to use streaming audio or event audio. Now, I know that sounds a little weird, but let me talk about the pros and cons as well as the definition of both of those. Well, event audio is audio that has to be completely loaded by the flash player before it starts to actually play. Now think about that. You're online and you have a character who's about to give this long speech, and all of a sudden his lips start to move, but the audio is not playing yet. That's because the flash player is going to wait until the entire event sound is loaded, and then it will play. Now the advantage to using an event sound is that once you've loaded it into the flash player in your browser, it doesn't have to load again. You can just rewind and play it again. It's already loaded into the player, so you don't have to do that over and over again. The disadvantage is that it could potentially play by itself and not even wait for the movie, and vice versa. So you could lose the whole lip sync benefit. So you don't want to use an event audio when you're doing lip sync. And you see here we have this little checkbox here for streamed. This is what you're going to click or deselect to choose streamed or event. As it is now, it's not clicked, so that means it's an event sound. Now, if I'm going to do lip syncing and I'm going to have a lot of characters talking and I want to make sure everything is going to be synchronized as closely as possible, then I want to enable streamed. Now, what streamed will do is as the movie is loading into the flash player, it starts to play it. So it separates the sound into little chunks and it just starts to stream it right through. Imagine you're turning on a faucet and you're in the bathroom and you have the faucet on and a couple of drops of water come out the faucet at a time. That's an example of streamed audio. So it starts to play right away. An example of event would be you have to fill the entire basin before the audio will play. Now, streamed, once again, is really good for lip syncing because it starts to play as soon as the movie starts to play and as soon as the audio and the video start to come through the pipeline to your computer. So that is really the benefit to using the streamed format. So once again, use event if you really don't intend to use a lot of things that need to be synced, and use streamed if you really want to make sure that the audio and the video play at the same time.